So I'm up late, can't sleep. Thought I'd mess around a little bit with some projects that I need to start. This is a project. This is a ride that Angel and I went on Highway 47, I believe. Yeah, Highway 47 to 30 to 21. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras going. So, and I never edited this, so I need the practice. I need some practice in editing, so I thought I'd just share my work session with you. If you're interested, great. If not, well, sorry. So here's Final Cut Pro. I'm going to just go ahead and open that up. I'm on 11.2, as you can see. This is the last project that I was working on. I'm going to keep this window over here out of the way because I'm going to come back to it. This is my Finder window. This is where I have my source files on an external drive in a folder called Assets and then Subfolders. So I'm going to show you how I just drop that into Final Cut once I create the library. I'm going to copy the text to that folder because that's what I want to name the library. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to go File, I'm going to go New Library. And I'm going to name it that, what I just copied and pasted. Now I got to decide where do I want to put the library. I think I want to change up and put the library on this Final Cut Pro work drive in my folder called I don't have a folder. I'll create a new folder. Final Cut Pro Libraries. That's where I want to save my library, on my external drive. So here's the library that I just created. When you create a library, it automatically gives you these smart collections. I'm going to add some here in a second. And it automatically creates your first event because it has to have one event to create a library, whether you got anything in it or not. Now what's showing down here is just my last, I'm going to close this. That's just my last timeline in my last library project I was working. Get that out of the way. We don't need to see that. So before I go any further, I'll just go ahead and show you my settings in Final Cut so you can understand how I import my source footage. I'll just go through all the settings and look at them. General, time display. Don't need to change anything. Editing, timeline, show detailed tree and feedback, position playhead after edit operation, and show reference waveforms. So I don't need to change anything here. Playback. One thing you want to do is turn background rendering off. Unless you got an old computer, you don't need to render it. You just don't need that on. I'm not going to go into explanation of why right now. You just don't. Turn that off because it's defaulted to on. Create optimized media for multicam clips. No, if I need optimized media, I'll create them, but I don't want it to automatically create it on playback. Let's see. Am I in playback? Yeah. If a frame drops, stop playback. I don't want it to stop playback, but I want it to warn me if frames drop due to disk performance. I want it to warn me after playback. Okay, import. So this is very important. Files. Copy. Do I want to copy to the library storage location, or do I want to leave files in place? I leave files in place. Okay. I don't want to import the footage again into my library because I already got the footage on my hard drive. I don't want to duplicate the footage, and I want to keep my libraries as small as possible because you just do anyway. So you want to leave files in place. That's what I do. So I'll read that. Let's see. Select to link the files in their current location rather than copying them to the library storage location. Just what I just said. Okay. So this is all import stuff. You don't want to turn all this stuff on. You don't want it to analyze and balance your color. You don't want it to find people. You don't want it to do all this stuff on import. You can do all that stuff later. Assign audio rows automatically. So this is something I'm just starting to really mess with rows. Angel cam audio, dash cam audio, face cam audio. Angel cam, back cam, face cam, front. Angel dash face front. I got angel back face front. I wanna check my roles before I import this footage. If I go to modify, edit roles, these are the basic roles that come in Final Cut. I mean, that come in a library, Final Cut library, when you create a library. So I'm going to import an XML that I've created that has more roles, and it has some custom collections in there. I'll show you in a second. So these are the roles that I've created: angel cam, dash cam, face cam, front cam. Angel cam, back cam, face cam, front cam, Angel Cam, dash cam, Angel Cam. Do I have a back cam? No, I don't have a back cam. I have a face cam. I have a front cam, but I don't have a back cam. So I'm going to create a back cam. Video row, and I'm going to create a back cam audio row. Angel back face front. Oh, I know what I did. Angel, I need to create a back cam audio. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I want to create back cam. Alright, I'll worry about the colors later. I just want to make sure I got all of my... Keep losing my window. Angel back face front. Angel back face front. Angel back face front. Okay. So I don't know why I created those events. I did something wrong. But I don't want those. Oh. I have to have one event, remember? Okay, so I want to check this again. Settings on import. Automatically. Angel dash face front back. So it should automatically assign these roles when I import that footage. But I don't have those folders named cam. They're just... Yeah, they are. Alright, let's try it. So what I want to show you is the first thing I do when I go to import my footage. I'll just put this over here to the side. Oh, so I've got these smart collections that I created in that template that I just imported. My XML template that I imported, it also created these smart collections. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rename this to source footage. All source. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to highlight these folders. drop them. So see what I did? It dropped all of the clips for all of these are Angel Cam clips from that camera angle. Remember? That's all those clips. $25. See this right here? 25, 25. Anyway, I don't normally double check. So those are all Angel Cam clips. These are all the back camera clips. This is all the face cam clips. Front cam clips. And then this is my audio. First file. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Anyway. So let's go back up here to Angel Cam. Next thing I want to do is I want to assign the name Angel Cam to all these clips. So I'm going to do a Command A to select all those clips. I'm going to do a Command 4 to open up my inspector over here. And I need to give it the name Angel Cam. So it doesn't look like it automatically imported the roles, does it? But I can go up here right now while I got all those selected, and I can select my video rows. This is Angel Cam. Select my audio rows, Angel Cam. I know they're not the same color, but I'll fix that later. So now I need to go select all these clips. These are from my back camera. Select all those. Type in the name back cam. Assign the video row back cam. Assign the audio row back cam audio. Go to my face cam, select all these. Command A to select all those. I'm going to go over here and name those face cam. I'm going to assign a video row of face cam and an audio row of face cam. Okay, so now I need to go to all my clips for my front cam. Type in front cam. Assign the video row of front cam. Audio row of front cam. And then, like I said, this is just audio files. It's not music, so I'm not going to, I don't think I'm going to assign a role to these. I mean, it is dialogue. I'll just leave it as dialogue. So if you come up here, look at all my source footage, you'll see that it's sorted by, see, front cam. It's sorted by my cameras. All these are my face cam. All these blue ones are my back cam. And all the purple ones are my angel cam. I don't know what that was.
Uniden. Expand. K-band. Ka-band. Laser. GPS.
So that's basically it. That's how I start. That's how I import my footage to start my project and assign roles to all my camera names. The next thing I do is these clips were shot with GoPro cameras, and so it's a little confusing. The file names are always confusing. You gotta figure out the code. So if you look at the file name, it's a 16, it's 11, 698, 21, 698, 31, 698, 41, 698, 51. Now it's 51, 698, 60. So all these, see the pattern? So I want to search for all the clips that end in 1698. 1698. So these are all the clips that end in 1698. And they're from the front cam. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all these clips. These are all the clips that are in succession as I'm driving down the road. GoPro likes to chop the clips up into 4 gigabyte files. So that's another reason why GoPro sucks. So you have to sync all these files in your Multicam clip, and it's a lot easier if you make continuous files a compound clip and sync the compound clip instead of having to sync all the individual clips. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm going to create a compound clip, and I'm going to give it the file name of the last 4 digits of the file, 1698. And I'm going to indicate that that's from the front cam. And I hate it when I forget to reset this to 0 because I want my timeline to start at 0. Okay. So see, it just made this compound clip right here that contains all of these clips. So I double click on that. I got a compound clip of continuous clips. And then just to make sure that they are continuous clips, what I like to do is I like to go to the edit point of each one, hold my K key down while I hit J and L to make sure that's not starting. Well, it's not going to start a new clip. I just realized that because they're all in succession. If it was going to start a new clip, it would not have the same last four numbers. So all these clips are in. If I go to the edit point and look down, page down will take me to the next edit point. Hold down my K key, J. See, I'm just double checking and make sure there's no frames missing. So that's one continuous clip now, which it's 21 minutes long versus whatever one clip is. So let me go back up here. I got show hidden clips on. I don't really understand the hidden clips feature yet. I'm not sure where that benefits me, so I got to figure that one out. But anyway, I want to look at the rest of the Angel Cam clips. Let's see. So I can go back. So 1698 front cam. So let's go back to my front cam. 1698. Okay. Now did that take care of all the clips? I guess it did, right? Okay. Let's go back up here to Angel Cam. Wait a minute. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I need to undo my find field because I need to see the other clips. So here, this 1699. This is the first one of 1699. This is 11. 1699, 21, 1699, 31, 1699, 41, 1699, 51, 1699. Okay, so all those are in succession. 61, 71, 1699. So all these can be put into another compound clip. And I'm going to call that 1699 front. Restart this to 0. So if I go back up here, I can look at my two compound clips that I just made. So now let me go back to all my clips. What I was looking at there, see these clips here, all these clips that I just added to this compound clip, they got an orange line on them indicating that those clips are being used in the timeline that we're viewing down here. So see, if I go back and open up that other compound clip, then go back and look at front cam clips. Now Just these first 6 got the orange line because we're looking at that timeline. So it looks like I do not have a front cam shot leaving the house. We are leaving Fisher's gas station. I've already edited this video, haven't I? I don't know if I have. I'm going to edit it again. Did I edit and post this? What's the date on this one? August the 24th. Highway H. Whoops. Highway H videos. Yeah, that's this video. So I've already edited this video.
Talking about the same place. Hey, here's where they take all our trash. You can smell it. Woo! Stinks. Bring that restart fan on. I don't want the outside air.
Sure how to help you with that.
Check that out. 4 cams ready.
So that was this library that I just created. I've already edited this, so I'm just actually doing this right now for practice, and to show you how I do this, how I handle all these GoPro clips. So now if I want to go to my face cam, what I want to do is I want to do each of these cameras. See, so I'm going to go to my face camera and look. 2462, 2463. So see, I already know that is not 2 clips in succession. This clip ends, I'm still in the driveway, and this clip starts, I'm pulling out of the driveway. But see, because they're 2 different numbers, I know that I've only got 1 clip. Yeah, that means I stopped the camera and I restarted the camera. 2463, 2464. So I know these are continuous. Wait a minute. They don't look continuous to me. Let's see. They're not continuous. 2464, 2463. Yeah, see, they're not. These are not. These are different numbers. This is 2463. This is 2464. So because they're totally different numbers. Now see, here's the first one in a series, 2464. Nope. 1264, 2264, 3264. So I need to look for all the clips that end in 2464. And I'm going to create a compound clip. I'm going to call it 2464. I'm going to indicate that it's a face. Reset that to 0. Okay. 2464. That was 2464. Double click on that. See, that's those clips. These clips here that's got the orange bar on them. is in that compound clip. And the next series next series is 2465. So I know that that's a single clip because the next clip is 2466, a new number. Here's the 2466. Now the rest of them are 2466. So I need to make a compound clip for 2466. 2466. And then as a face angle, reset that to 0. Okay. So those are the 1, 2, 3, 4. See the orange bars on them? So the only one I have not made compound clips of are those single clips. Now, will it hide all those? No. I think it does that when you make, I think it hides your clips, your compound clips, when I sync them into a multicam clip is what that's for. So, now let's look at my compound clips. So that's a front camera. Oh, I didn't do my compound clips for my back, did I? Okay, let's look at my, I did face and I did front. I did front and face. I need to do back and I need to do angel. Okay. So let's look at the series. That's a clip in itself. And you know what? I need to reject that. How do I do that? I forgot how to reject a clip. Reject rate clips. I forgot how to do that. Reject, mark, reject, X. That's a delete key. I just rejected it. See if I undo, reject. How did I get that again? Edit, reject. Okay. Edit, reject. So it's the same as hitting the delete key, and that's what I did. I hit the delete key. I don't even need to see that anymore. I'm going to just, I don't want to see that no more. So 16, 17, 18, 18, 18, 18. So it looks like 0018 is my first series. If I go up here, I just want to see the 0018 files. So all these is one continuous clip because they're all in the same series, 0018. I'm going to make a compound clip of that. 0018. Back. Reset this to 0. Okay, let's see, there's my compound clip right here. All those clips. 0018 clips. Here's 0019. All these are 0019. So I don't have to search if I can see them. 0019. Oh, I did miss some. What? See, I missed some, so it's better just to search. Huh. New compound clip. 0019. Back. Take my filter off. 0019. Next sequence is 020, and it's a clip by itself. See, 19 was leaving this place. What that is that's when I got to the place. That's when I was pulling into the place right there. And then this is when I was leaving the place. See that? 20. But I'm not going to put it in the compound clip with the rest of the series 0021 because there's a break there. But I want to find all my 0021 clips. And I want to Command A to select all those, create a new compound clip called 0021. Back. Take my filter off. My filter up here, 0021 filter off. Now my next sequence is 0020, but there's only one clip. There's only one clip of 0020, so I'm not going to make a compound clip. 0021. Yeah, I remember this gave me a lot of trouble during the edit. 0021. Let me just search for 0021. Hold my shift key down, select them all. Whoops. I hope I didn't do that before. I almost selected the other compound clip. So this is 00. Wait a minute. I already created a 0021. So I need to go to Angel Cam. 695, 696, 697, 698, 698, 698. Okay. So that's 698 is what we're looking for. Actually, 1698. Compound clip 1698 Angel. So let's go up here and look at my compound clips. I'm going to close all these timelines for now. All right, whoops, what did I do? So I'm ready to synchronize my first multicam sequence. And we're going to start by selecting, this is leaving town. This is our outbound trip. I'm going to select that one. Here we're at the station. This is our outbound trip. Select that one. Back cam. Leaving the station. This is our outbound trip. And this is leaving the station. So if I right click on that and say new multicam clip, leaving town. Now it's not going to synchronize all of them. I shouldn't have selected the outside cameras because I don't think I've got I don't think I got the mic hooked up to the outside camera, so it's not going to be able to sync those. It's not going to be able to sync the front 1698 and the 018. So I shouldn't have even tried to sync those. As a matter of fact, shoot. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, I thought I was going to have to force quit, but I didn't have to. It did finish. So let me show you. It made the multicam clip, leaving town. So I just want to listen to Angel's audio, Angel Cam's audio. So here we're at the station.
We got 4 cams recording plus this one is 5. Good deal.
Let's turn on face cam.
I highway H the other day, but it wasn't very good at recording. So I think I want to go down H and hit 47, 30.
Okay, so there's a little bit of a echo in there between the Angel Cam and the face cam. I'm going to put the face cam up top, so I can just pull up there. So I'm going to zoom into that. I'm looking for a high point. Let's see. So I'm gonna nudge it is what I want to do. See if I take Angel's cam off. I just want to listen to Angel's cam. Turn face cam off.
Go down H again and hit 47 to 30. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna.
I want to mark that. I think I'm gonna go down. Oh, I marked the wrong clip. Let me get rid of that. Think. Right there is think. Now let me listen to face cam. Think. Whoops. I gotta hold the P down to move this over to here. Let's see what that sounds like with them both turned on.
So I think I'm going to go down H again and hit 47 to 30.
That sounds good. So I gotta find the, I gotta look, I'm gonna, I gotta look at this clip and see when there was movement to find my sync point. I'm just gonna turn this audio off on these other tracks. I don't need to hear any audio, as a matter of fact. I don't even need to hear audio from the back camera. I'm looking for the point where I move. Right there. Right there, I move. So I'm going to put a marker on the move. And I need to find where I started moving on this camera, on the front cam. Right there, on the move. Put a marker on the move. So I gotta find where I was on the move at in another camera up here. Right there, I'm on the move. Right there, on the move. So since my face cam and angel cam are in sync, I don't want to move them. So I just want to put my playhead right there on that marker, and then I'm going to move these two clips. I got to hold the P down to move this clip to line it up with that. Line it up with that. Shift C shows me the whole line. So now, if I go into my Multicam workspace, actually, let me go back out of this for a second. Go back to my default workspace. So that's my Multicam clip right there. leaving town. I'm going to make a compound clip out of that. I'm going to right click on it, new compound clip, leaving town, Multicam. Go back to my compound clips. And right there is my leaving town Multicam. And now I can go back to my workspace, Multicam, and I want to select 4 angles. That's all I had, right? 4 angles, right? Yeah, 4 angles. 4 angles. If I play it back.
H the other day, but it wasn't a very good recording. So I think I'm going to go down H again and hit 46.
So if I select this, click and go up here and hold down my option key, select the front camera. This will change everything to the front camera. And I'm ready to start cutting my clip. But let me open that up again. So what happened, my front cam died on me halfway through the trip. That sucks because that only gives me a back cam, an angel cam, and face cam. Let me go back to my default workspace. Look at the front cam again. Front cam clips. I want to see the waveforms. 1698. So that's the last 16. Oh, that's the last 1698 clip right there. Next series, 1699, was a return trip. Remember, 1699. That was my return trip. Okay, so I'll go back to my compound clips. Oops. Leaving town Multicam edit. So now all I got to do is oh yeah, one very important thing before I stop this video. The first thing I do before I start cutting my Multicam is I right click on it and I detach audio. Okay. Some people may argue with me, but I always detach audio on the Multicam clip because even if you come up here and select enable video only switching, it's still going to chop your audio up every time you change video. So that's why I separate it, because I want my video and I want my audio intact. Now, what audio am I using? If I open up my Command 4, it shows me up here what audio Hello? Why isn't it showing my audio? There it is. So I'm only using Angel Cam, but I'm going to turn the face cam on too. So I got face cam turned on for audio and an Angel Cam turned on for audio. I don't need back cam and front cam unless I want a little bit of noise. I could put a little wind noise on it and then reduce the audio. See if I expand this audio, expand audio components. Now here's my other. Let's show angles instead of names. I don't need the clip name. I just want to see the angles. So anyway, that's just to show you what we're looking at. Right click and collapse. I don't want front cam on. So it's showing you gray because there's a mixture of audio tracks being used. So all I got to do now is go in here and play back the clip and hit 1, 2, 3, or 4 to switch cameras.
47 to 30. I say 47 to 30.
A lot of times, if I don't know which camera I want to switch to, but I know I want to switch to a camera, I'll just hit K and pause it so I can think about which camera I want to switch to. I'll switch to forward cam before.
Come around high range area maybe.
When I start talking again,
It's such a nice ride. It's a wonderful motorcycle ride if you got a motorcycle. I used to love to ride this ride.
so I can hit a Command Z and undo my last two cuts. I want to leave it on my face. So anyway, that's how I do it. Now, I guess I could go ahead and show you how I color correct before I finish this video. So I'm just going to open up the Multicam. Go back to I got a workspace created for color correction. Get this out of my way. So let's do the face cam first. Give me a little color in my face. Let's go up here, select, no, it says there's no correction, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to add color wheels to my selection. And I'm looking at my scopes over here. I'm going to reduce my shadows down to 0. My highlights look right on. You don't really want them over 100. You want to leave it right around 100. Now, I can add a little mid-tone color, saturation. See what happens here when I have my saturation? I don't need that much, I don't think. looks pretty good. I'll just double check it in a couple places. That's too much there, so I'm going to take this off. Double check it in a couple different places. Looks a little light there. I'll bring it down. Looks good. Now let's look at the Angel Cam.